Been a while, but where we left off, you guys were in the third hall. You had just buried the individuals that you found long gone at the little campsite. Made an escape from the thing in the woods and traveled through the night to find yourselves at a cabin where you hunkered down, barricaded fairly well, and learned a little bit more about who had once lived there. Gained some information and figured out that there was a meteorite that had fallen nearby that was of great interest to the person who had lived there. And you discovered that their special notebook that had information probably further about everything was at the bottom of a lake where they frequently fished. You guys said, why not? Let's go see if we can find it. Took a boat out, and amidst that boat ride, Ishale was almost beckoned off into the water by what you can assume is the horrible little, not little at all, horrible man in the woods. But you guys snapped Ishale out of it before she could go overboard, and you continued on your way. You got to the fishing location, and where you were fairly certain the notebook and remains potentially were, and realized that it was really far down. And feeling uncomfortable with your abilities to hold your breath and, you know, just deal with the water, you guys said, screw it, we'll try and figure everything out without it. And we left off with you guys heading back to shore, and we'll say that you guys made it to the little boathouse before yeah, no, we'll just say that you got to the boathouse, and we will pick up there.
Well, do we feel like going out there when... I mean, I guess the thing probably knows where we are anyway.
I mean, it did see us and try to lure one of us out. So yes, it does know where we are.
We are tied together. So... do we try and hoof it to the meteor?
How much daylight do we have left?
Well, I can't see the sun.
Hey DM, could I try and roll a nature check to see how much daylight we have left?
Sure, go for it. I'm also going to move you guys over to...
Ooh, unnat 20.
Oh, very nice. Will this work? Yeah, it's just you guys on the boat, or the the lack of boat. But we'll take it. So with a mod 20, let's see. You guys waited a good bit. Maybe, well, you know, I'll just give you the time. As far as time goes, it's probably around 3-ish, 3, 4. The sun is blocked pretty well, and you're just going off of ambient light around you. So, a couple hours at best.
Okay. I think we might have time enough to make an attempt. But that does put us in danger of walking back in the dark. And I don't know about you, but I do not fancy our chances against that thing in the pitch dark.
I think waiting till the next day is probably the best decision.
I hate staying here another night, especially with that thing on the prowl, but I don't suspect we have much choice.
I'm inclined to agree.
Well,
so back to the house, then?
I guess so.
Yes.
Shame we popped that top lock open. We'll definitely need a watch.
Indeed,
2 people
we will.
per watch.
Absolutely.
With eyes on each other at all times.
Right.
Okay.
I think heading back towards the house is our best bet.
Yeah.
So, sounds good. Okay, so you guys make your way back to the cabin, and I'm not gonna make you do checks for this. You made the path once. You guys have enough collective intelligence amongst you guys to make the short-ish walk back without a problem. And I will move you guys back to the cabin then. Jail.
Yay, minis!
So after about an hour, maybe, taking your time as the ground is a lot softer now and you're having to battle with mud and sinking areas where the more heavily armed people start to sink. You guys see the cabin within sight, and I should have just put you guys closer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drag myself over there unless...
Yeah. You guys
Make
back
my way
over.
across the treetops.
Oh, that's right. Whee.
Yeah.
Help.
Hooray!
There's going
Where
in.
did- Where is my
It's right
girl?
outside.
Drag it.
He's over there.
Oh, this is a lot
Okay.
harder when I have to
Um,
find two
come.
creatures instead of just one.
Yeah.
I have lost a shale. Okay, there we go. Drop.
Oh, God.
All right. Theodore, you being the
I cannot.
first.
I can't get inside.
Shift and then click in.
All right.
Yeah, because there's stuff blocking the way.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Trying
fine.
to barricade it.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay.
Theodore, as you are the first to open the door, which you basically knocked off its hinges entirely, I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, Jesus, fuck me. Okay.
What?
Up.
Okay. 21. As you open the door, you have a moment where your body just jostles a little bit in startle as you see a figure standing in the doorway. But as you collect yourself and have that moment, you are steeled. You don't scream out. You don't so much really panic. But what stands before you still makes Theodore uncomfortable. In a macabre-like form is what looks to be this grafted together mannequin of just body parts. It's loosely held together by rope and tattered cloth, and seems to have been strung up by the rafters of the ceiling. And giving this a better look, the body parts don't match themselves. It seems the head, the torso, the arms, the legs all came from different bodies. No. What's your intelligence score?
My intelligence is -1.
Is it at least a 9?
It's a 9.
It's a 9. These are the body parts of the people you recently buried.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
So, we have a, situation.
As Theodore
How
steps
terrible.
aside from this door, you all see this horrifying, grafted together mannequin. As it just
What the
lifelessly
fuck?
stands there.
Well, that's horrifying.
So maybe... Do we stay here?
I don't know where else to go.
This is the most defensible thing we have.
But something put this here, which
I think we
means
know
that they
what.
got in. Yes.
But we left the door unlocked, so that's probably how they got in.
We did. And also, the top hatch is open.
Right.
We're going to sweep this place, and then we can think about settling down, but we're also going to clean this up.
Yes, of course.
Real quick, I'm going to cast Gust at the thing, just to check for any traps.
Sure. You
Yeah.
cast Gust, and though it is a cantrip for how haphazardly this thing was put together, it sways from the ropes, and the body parts that were barely held together do just thump to the ground with thuds and little clacks as you hear the bones kind of bounce off the floor.
Huh?
I was looking out for all of us.
Horrifying.
Yeah, this would have been easier to move if it were still pieced together. Whatever.
It would have just fell apart on you.
Theredore's gonna start picking up parts and going outside to move them outside. Though, do you think it's worth burying them again?
I don't know.
They've been given rights. I'm gonna try and mage hand a couple things outside. Because it can't carry more than 10 pounds, and I'm betting that most of these things are about that weight limit or less.
They are absolutely about less at this point.
I'll mage hand some things outside.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
You mage hand some things out.
Theodore grabs his shovel. He's not sorting, he's just putting them all in the same hole.
Okay.
At this point, they've been defiled. There's no...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'd be burying them somewhere around... Is there a way to ping? I guess this. You'd be burying them somewhere around here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you take the already mud and water sodden body parts.
And I ask someone to come with... Like, can someone come with me? That way I don't wander off into the woods.
I will come with you.
Take the parts, put them into another fresh mud hole. And it's easy digging, doesn't require much work. And besides, it's not all the parts either, it just seems to be some of them. And as you're digging, Val, you're keeping watch. I'll also just make the point of you guys now are in the position to see the fairly large remains of a bonfire that have been placed behind this cabin, which would be over this way. There are 3 logs that are laid horizontally, obviously for sitting, and this bonfire is quite large. It's not some small campfire. But you notice.
Do you think we should grab the... Well, it's just right there, right?
Yes.
Theodore's gonna finish burying, the remains. Okay. Should we go take a quick look?
I think that's wise.
Theodore's gonna... Uh-oh. Right. Just shift and then click and then... Oh, God.
Yeah.
Whee!
Pip! Pip? Yeah, no. It's time to take a quick look at the thing.
Looking for anything in particular, or just looking around the area? Just tell me exactly what you
yeah. Theodore at this point would, I guess, just sort of a general sweep. He doesn't really know what he's looking for. It's just, a new thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then perception check from you.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Oh.
Great. All right. Wyvern, were you checking at all? Or were you just keeping the watch and letting Theodore do his thing? I just don't want to leave you out.
Check as well.
Perception check from you then.
Okay. Okay. Perception. 17.
17 sounds good. Okay. As you both look around and, you look by the logs, maybe, maybe somebody dropped a spare coin, or maybe there was something hidden around here, and you, check the bonfire to see if maybe, well, I don't know, were there, carcasses that were burned here? Was there anything that would seem abnormal? You don't find much. But Val, you take note that by one of the logs, there seems to be something that was mostly buried under mud and slow-growing grass that seem to be jagged bits of metal. And as you take a look at it, you realize that this is... You rolled high enough. This is probably a bear trap, and you look around you, and you see that in this area specifically, there's just a few little dots of these bear traps. And as you're about to tell Theodore, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh no.
You rolled a 2.
18, baby.
18?
Oh
Totally fine. As the words are about to leave your mouth, you hear just the grinding of rusted metal, and Theodore, you realize what you have stepped on and quickly lift your leg, and it slams shut. The trap breaks and just kind of twists midair as both halves of the jaw just go in every which direction.
Anyway, there are bear traps here, and we should be careful.
Yes.
Let's not get tetanus while we're out here.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It came off of my tongue.
Anyway, yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not going to even clarify. Like, wherever I'm from, it's known, just not here. Like, just don't get bit by one of those.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
I say we fuck off and don't mess with the bear trap zone.
No, and I'm going to take my scimitar and just put it in front of me like a walking stick, as to just see if I miss one on the way back, because now I'm concerned.
Okay, sounds good. Take the scimitar and just poke it the ground a few times, kind of sweeping the area using the blade, and you don't come across any. It just seems that this area seems to be bear trapped off.
Well, I'm going inside. It's wet.
Yes, let's go.
For the people inside, while they were burying the bodies and almost getting chomped in the ankles, were you guys doing anything?
I am definitely looking around the house to make sure nothing is here.
Okay.
I will assist because that thing has got me on edge.
Sounds good. So, either both of you make, I'll say either perception or investigation checks, or one of you with advantage. I'm contemplating the, I think it's an optional rule. The optional rule of you can only give somebody advantage on a check if you are proficient in it yourself. So... yeah, we'll run with it for now. I've done it with the other group so far, and they hate me, but that's just because they hate me. So you can assist if you are proficient in the check of whatever the other person is doing.
Well, if I were to not metagame it and put it into simple terms, I would say that I'm a +4 in perception with proficiency in it. Whatever that means.
You know, I would say that I'm a +5 in investigation, but the gods only know what that means.
I guess we should do it separately, since I'm better at perception, you're better at investigation.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna roll.
All right.
Me too.
Oh, that's not bad. 14.
6.
Oh. All right. With the combined efforts, Robert being more distracted than anything, as you try to find something that's the really cool thing that nobody else is gonna have because you're not gonna tell anybody, which you don't find anything.
This bowl.
The moldy bowl of soup.
Perfect.
Shale, you give a more thorough look, and there doesn't seem to be anything hiding or, you know, something lurking in the shadows. It just seems to have been a psychological game. You have enough passive everything to kind of psychoanalyze what just happened here.
So, do you suppose that was a threat? Or a warning, or...
At this point, everybody will be back in the cabin if you so choose to insert your opinions.
Definitely a threat.
Yeah, usually a body is a threat. A puppet made out of bodies feels like more of a threat.
I don't think he's warning us to go anywhere because he's always attacking us at some point.
Damn, look at these cool cats. Look at
Oh my
them
gosh.
go.
I'm sorry, Gray. You can stop bullying me.
Holy
No, Robin is perfect. He's fine.
We love
I'm
Robin.
going to die now.
We love him though.
It's just
Oh.
All right, back to it.
Hey.
Yes, threat.
Definitely threat.
Yes. So, watch should definitely be done with 2 people up at the same time. So,
Indeed.
who wants to be the first group?
I can certainly
Well.
do so.
Since my nightmares will probably be mostly surrounding that thing, I'll keep you company, if that's all right.
So you guys are going to be taking a long rest now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay, sounds good. So then, for the watches, are you guys only going to be doing 2 since you're doing them in tandem?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so 4-hour shifts then, this go around. So everybody just roll your perception checks now. And again, if you want to give somebody advantage, you just have to be proficient in the skill.
guarding.
Oh yeah, guarding.
I'm doing guarding. Oh, thank God.
Very nice, very nice.
so we're doing 4 washes or
2.
2.
2 watches with 2 people each.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Yeet. 13.
Okay. So it was, who was doing the first?
Myself.
You and
me.
Yeah. Okay. So with your guys' first watch, it's, you know, it's just barely hitting what you can imagine as dusk, as the outside is getting just a hint, a hint darker. But you try your best to stay away from the windows, and honestly, at any moment that you can, if there is a glimpse of the outside world, Val, since you rolled the lowest, you feel more comfortable trying to find ways to block its view rather than keep an eye out. Just making sure that if anybody's gaze accidentally happens outside, that they aren't entranced by whatever that thing is out there. So you find your means to block up every little nook and cranny. And you do fairly well. And Ishale, it's hard to do a watch when, again, you can't really see outside. You try your best to keep an ear out, but it's difficult through the rain, which is still coming down. But you don't hear glass breaking, you don't hear pounding at the doors. It's just an uncomfortable space, regardless of the lack of action. And for next watch, when it comes around, you guys will wake up when it's much darker outside, and you'll notice Val's efforts to block the outside world. Together, Theodore, Robert, you guys keep an eye and a rabbit ear out for any dangers, but having a longer shift awake and less time asleep really does take its toll, and you guys try to keep each other occupied, whether it's through idle conversation or boulder parchment shears or bloody knuckle, who knows. But you do your best, and nothing attacks. Again, it's just nothing but an uncomfortable scenario that you find yourselves in. Knowing that whatever is out there is waiting, or is letting you think it's waiting. And your long rest is had, and you all will awake early in the morning, so much so that, honestly, I would say that it's probably just before dawn.
Well, we made it another night.
That's good. I say we wait until there's at least some light out there.
Agreed.
So, today's plan's the meteor.
Yes.
Seems wise.
Well, I don't know. I guess see you then. And then Theodore just kind of sits there, waiting until it's light out.
Yeah. Use this opportunity to take a ration or something.
Sure.
I'm gonna reread the last couple of pages of that diary, specifically relating to the meteor.
Okay.
I would like to. I don't know where my notes have gone. So if you could refresh me on where precisely the meteor is located, I will note it down.
Okay. Going through the last couple of pages, those sections are much shorter and less dense in their detail and description. You do reread the portion of any further details about the meteor or my purpose here are in my official notebook, which was the one left underwater. But scrolling back a couple of pages to the first sighting, it described that it had landed to the northwest of here. I don't recall if it gave you a time frame. I'm gonna say that it didn't. And if editor, if I did in last episode, you'll yell at yourself. But it is to the northwest.
He'll yell at you.
Insert Gray yelling here.
Yeah, the editor will yell at you. I don't know why he'd yell at himself. Jeez.
But yes, it is to the northwest where they saw it land, and they knew it was nearby. They could feel the impact from the cabin.
Okay, so not too terribly far away, though. If it hit hard enough, that would be a small earthquake. So, okay, got it. Thank you.
No problem. Well, waiting till dawn or a little bit more light, you guys meander, just keeping track of the time.
Theodore's just kind of wandering around, checking all the things he boarded up.
Sounds good. Wander around, making sure that's all put together, and everything seems unmoved. But
cool.
The time passes, light comes, and you guys find your opportunity to leave.
Before we go, do we tie ourselves together again? Is that something we want to continue doing?
Maybe have a buddy system where we tie ourselves to the other person? Maybe not all 4 people, but we could do 2 at a time.
Could be wise.
That seems like a decent idea. How about, here, we'll split. We'll do Marshall and Magic User 1 each, right?
I think that's wise, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll just have Hema stick with you, Val?
I think so, yes. I might have her her tied to me as well. I'm not sure if it can affect her. I doubt it can, but I don't want to take the risk of that she might just leave.
Of course. So, who do we want to pair off with?
Well, since I know Robert, perhaps I'll pair with him.
I will warn Theodore that if you decide to leave, you are taking me with you, as I don't have much say in the matter. Ashale pointedly gestures to herself a kind of non-muscular beanpole, and then...
As long as you can knock some sense into me one way or another, we're fine.
I'll do my best.
I can take it.
All right,
If you want me to, I could throw a firebolt at him. I start crackling one in my hands.
Such close range. Well, I've certainly got some tricks up my sleeve, so hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if it does, I'll do my best.
So, Ashale tied to Theodore and Val tied to Robert, and Hema tied to Val, I guess.
Hema's like a balloon.
Yeah. Really?
She's a kite.
That's a better description.
Aww.
It's adorable. All right, and with you guys tied together, you head off in the rough direction where you think you need to go. I will have two people. Whoever is going to be doing this, please be proficient in it, because you have very little direction. I'm going to have you guys do survival checks. And if you are not, I will say disadvantage, because you're trying to find a specific place with only the knowledge of a cardinal direction.
Not I.
Well,
Not me.
Disadvantage,
yeah,
you said?
disadvantage if you don't have survival.
Yeah.
Okay, I have proficiency in survival.
Okay, so you are absolutely rolling, and another person, please do with disadvantage.
I did.
Oh, you
I
did.
got an 8.
Okay,
Oh, it didn't.
it's not terrible. 14.
14. Okay. Hold on. I must refresh on my.
Remember, the disadvantage, it'll just show, because you can right-click and roll disadvantage. And it does that thing.
Yeah. No, it wasn't refreshing my my log for the recording. But okay.
Gotcha.
14. As you all head through the forest with little to no direction, you try your best to find this impact site, expecting a crater or maybe some destruction. This is proving hard to find. Theodore, you have no hope of it. You're looking, you see a rock, and there are several times where you point it out and you're shrugged off as that's a boulder.
I mean, that's just like a really old meteorite, maybe. It's like a really old one.
No, it's just a rock.
A valiant effort.
Yes.
Everybody pick a number between 1 and 4.
4.
3.
Okay.
2?
1.
All right. One.
Listen, I've already been on the receiving end of this bullshit once before.
3's my magic. 3's my lucky number. I always gotta pick 3.
Yay.
Well, I know which one I'm.
Oh, yay! Yay, my lucky number! Yay!
Wait.
As You are walking through and you look at what you are most certain is the fucking meteorite this time. You see somebody standing just behind it, kind of poking their head out of the other side, and you feel like that, how can I put this? Like it's somebody you haven't seen in a long time, but it's almost like you were looking for them, and you were looking for them in the crowd, and you just caught them, and you reach your hand out to wave, and this person is of half elvish descent, bald head, lighter skin, definitely a number of scars, but they look at you with this stern face. And Robert, as you see Theodore put his hand out in a wave, you're intelligent enough to have an idea of what's happening. You may do something easy.
A shale?
Oh, that's right.
I'm tied to a May.
Yeah, sorry, a shale. Yeah, no, you're definitely smart enough to know what the fuck's going on here.
Thunderclap.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna clap my hands together as hard as I can, like a really, really loud, can I have your attention, please, in assembly clap.
You full on big, bassy clap, and I don't know how far Thunderclap goes out for, but
100 feet away.
Wonderful. Thunderclap goes off. Everybody in the immediate vicinity looks towards Ishale in a shock and minor panic.
So, I have... This is the best thing I could think of, but every creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
What's the range of the effective spell?
Range... Within range would be 5 feet, so Theodore has to roll.
Okay, con saving throw?
Yes.
Yeah, con saving throw.
19.
Okay, you're fine.
Yeah. You're fine. The rope isn't.
Damn.
So roll, how much damage would you be doing?
1d6 thunder damage.
Yeah, no. You just roll to see if you get like a 1.
Okay, roll what
just
dice?
a d6.
D6? Alright.
If you get a 1, it's not broken. It's just frayed.
Okay, it's
yeah.
4.
4. You cast Thunderclap. The rope kind of snaps and twirls. The bits of twine fly all over the place like a pillow has just busted a gut. But...
You got... There's hemp in my mouth. What the hell was that for?
Better than you becoming ensnared like I was.
You could have just smacked me.
This was faster with a 100% accurate result. Guaranteed.
Ishale, I appreciate it. But also, and Theodore just kind of grabs the shredded rope, there's now a different problem.
How much rope was used again?
Not much. Like 15
feet,
probably.
I just imagined we kept the rest of the rope coiled up on us, so...
Yeah, you guys definitely have plenty of rope to redo it.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the entire rope just went fucking...
Oh, no. Just the one that is like between you guys. I'm not gonna have it affect what's... any spells, unless they specify, I will not have affect what is carried on your person unless they are specifically targeted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind. I did not,
Yep. Rewind!
Yep.
Okay, well, good work. Let's tie off again.
As we're working on that, I'm just going to quietly, murmur. Are you alright?
It was, man who adopted me after my parents, died, really.
Oh.
I don't remember his name.
I'm
I just
sorry.
know who he is. It's something to deal with later.
It is, but I feel like there's an awful lot for us to unpack in some tenuous later.
We'll get there.
Here's hoping. Well, problem solved for the moment, I suppose.
Yeah, I still have a bit of... I think it's between my teeth. You clout hard. You really got it in there.
Flossing is good for you.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be like this.
Perhaps.
Anyway.
All right then.
So, had your little thunderclap moment. Snap their door out of it. You guys continue on your way. Through time and perseverance, you guys you'll not find what you're looking for.
Oh. Fuck.
Gosh darn it.
It's eluding you. You're looking for a specific target, and you're just not finding it. As you wander around for hours at this point, just being extraordinarily weary and vigilant, or as vigilant as you can, you guys will find that there's a clearing. A clearing that doesn't seem entirely normal. Its tree line is very defined, and the grass that has grown here is not healthy. It's browned and dead. And this space is quite large, maybe 60-foot radius, if I'm not mistaken. I actually don't have that specifically down in my notes, but it's a decently sized clearing.
Well, no real option but to take a closer look.
Yeah.
Agreed.
How so?
I'm just gonna approach.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess we're tied together, so are you okay with approaching, like...
Yes, I suppose. It's the only way we're going to actually make any progress in investigation, so.
Cool.
You step into this clearing, and the ground is very soft. Doesn't seem like the roots are keeping anything together.
So it's much softer than the other areas?
Yeah, the root matting is not holding the soil together at all.
Cool. Before we even continue, then they're just gonna stop when he notices. Is it like weirdly soft? Like strangely?
Either a general wisdom or intelligence check on that one.
Oh, thank God. 14.
14? It's weird. It definitely this doesn't feel right. It's very soft. It's like you're stepping on just mud, given the fact that the rain still hasn't stopped, and as you stand in one spot, you start to sink in just a little bit.
Shale, this is, I'm not sure we should be stepping on this.
You know,
just
I
gonna-
was thinking much the same myself.
Yeah.
And is the shale sinking into?
Less so, but yeah. It's, yeah, just a little bit.
Let's back up for a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna carefully start backing up.
Back it up a little bit. You guys get to the edge of that clearing.
Cool. Well, so it's a bit soft for us to step on, I think. unless we can, I don't know, fashion, snowshoes. I'm wondering if we can fashion together something like that, but from mud.
Potentially.
Okay, thank God someone said something. I thought I was just sounding stupid.
It's not a bad idea. I just not sure how we'd manage to do this in this terrain with what little resources we have.
Yeah, that is a problem. Say, Robert,
What? Huh?
your feet are big.
How dare you?
Oh, I didn't realize that was a bad thing.
Racist, not what?
You cannot have them. They're not actually lucky. It's a myth.
No. I don't want them. It's okay. What I am wondering, though, is if you sink as badly as the rest of us on this mud.
Yeah, I could test that. You want me to? I'll just hop over onto the mud.
And you hop over, and Robert actually he hops. And as you're hopping over it, Robert, you realize that you sink in, but you hit something solid because you're jumping and you're landing, and there's a certain point where you actually slide and you almost lose your footing, but what you kick up is just this large set of mud patties, and you feel something solid beneath your feet.
Oh.
It's still covered, but you feel the ground there, and it feels solid.
It looks like it's fine. See, and I'll just hop in place a few times.
Hop in place, and as you hop some more, you hear a thud, like you're hitting something far more solid than dirt.
A thud?
Oh.
Yeah, a thud.
Rocks don't thud. Can I
Do you dare
move,
try and unearth them? Oh, sorry.
can I move my feet around to see if I feel any grooves of wood or anything?
Move your feet around, and you guys seeing from a distance, like Rob is just kind of sliding in place, like he's doing a little foot dance. And you feel grooves, and they're deep. It's not just planks. You kick aside some more, and you're standing on logs that seemingly were just covered with a thin layer of dirt.
Oh. It's definitely something under here. Something wooden.
I like that this is happening while I'm still attached to him, so I'm just like watching the rope go up and down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
Between us.
Well,
I forgot about that again.
I know one way to get through wood. And Theodore wanders over to where the wood is exposed and brings out his hand axe.
All right.
That is certainly a quick way of doing that, yes.
I mean, I guess we could look for a hatch if you feel like digging it up.
Go for it.
Okay.
Well, actually, hold on. Actually, the hatch might be quieter.
Yes.
It might not draw the attention. You know what? You may have a point, actually. And he puts away the hand axe.
9 intelligence coming through, baby.
Woohoo!
If anything, Theodore's direct.
So gonna search for a means of egress.
Yes.
Okay. Everybody who is looking, make an investigation check.
I will do
Should I-
investigation.
Roll
I'll
one
help.
for Hima as well. Sorry.
Yes, Hema can do this one.
Okay. So this one is for me.
8.
Hima. Sorry.
21.
Instead of
Yeah. Theodore is not. He's just sort of busy putting away his axe and trying not to seem like too much of an idiot.
I'm gonna say Hima is currently rolling around in the mud.
Aw. He was having a
got
good time.
No.
All right. So with the 15 and the 21, Robert, you honestly you see Hema rolling around in the mud, and you stand there contemplating whether that's something you should do too. Val, you search and you're using your rapier to poke around, maybe trying to find some loose part of this fairly large area. And walking around the whole radius, this is just a large amount of logs that have been laid horizontally and have been covered in mud, either and grass, either through time or as camouflage. You are unsure. But Ashale, you taking your time, feeling around, using the heel of your boot to go around the edges and the innermost center of this clearing. Along one of the edges, you pick down and you feel something jostling beneath your foot. You move aside the mud, and it is most definitely an entrance point.
Well, there's a start, I guess.
Yes. Well, let's clear it away and see what lies ahead of us.
Alright. Just clear it aside some more, and it's just this small little square plank hatch. Not much to it, but you do see that nailed to the outside are bits of rope, which you can assume are for a rope ladder or something to lead down. You lift the hatch, and you see the ladder making its way down this cavern. It's not a far drop. For Val, who has dark vision, you can see the bottom. But it smells. It smells of mold and damp and mineral. There's another smell that you just can't quite put your finger on.
Does anyone else have a truly awful feeling about this place?
I've
This
had
whole
a
place has been.
truly awful feeling of every place we've been to recently. Other than Silt, I like Silt.
Oh no. He's the only thing we like in this place. Oh no. We gotta get back.
Oh god.
We gotta get back.
Anyways, let's, well, take a look around, shall we?
Yes.
Right. Theodore, you being the first down the ladder, I'll move you guys to the board.
Oh,
Oh, yay!
Oh boy.
Players, come on in. So, Theodore, you were the first down into this cavern, and there is no light here for you. The only light is from this small little hatch above, so most of this you can't see without a torch.
Anyone got a light?
let's be see.
I keep forgetting about this, but I do actually. Hold on. Licht. And then, a small, like, glass sphere drifts up from my side, or is hanging from my side. I don't know if it can fly or not.
Let me double check the magic item. Small sphere within, if you're within 60 feet of it, you can speak the command word and cause it to emanate the light spell. So it will not fly, but it will be attached to you.
Okay, then I'm going to pick it up and hold it up,
Okay.
so that it illuminates the area a little bit more.
Sounds good.
I'd like to add further and just say, oh, one moment, and then to say something in Infernal, and use my Thaumaturgy G cantrip and make it brighter.
That is
1 minute.
very interesting.
Very useful.
I've never had somebody cast Thaumaturgy on a magic item to make it brighter. I will allow that.
Hell yeah.
That's
I wanted to
clever.
see if it would work.
That's actually really clever. Take an inspiration die for that one. I've never had anybody do that in
Yeah.
my years of DMing.
Yeah, no, that's new. But
I allow it. Yes.
I have also never.
So, because of the brightness and the thaumaturgy, honestly, I'll say Yeah, it goes like pretty much all the way to the other end of this cavern. In this sphere, you can see everything going on. Good shit. So yeah, take a D4 inspiration die for that one.
Oh, nice.
So with the cracked drift globe at work with the assistance of thaumaturgy, Theodore, Ishale, and Robert, you all can see far better now. In this space, there is a large jet black stone in the middle of what you are assuming is this crater. Attached to the top is this kind of bent and seemingly damaged, looks like brass or bronze metal spire. There are numerous tables, desks, and dressers on the south side of it, and littering the ground of this crater is this yellow fungus. Not sure from here for you guys what that would be. You'd have to get closer to investigate. At your feet, though, you realize that it's this blackened, not dirt, but it's almost like glass. As you take small steps, you hear it crunching and breaking beneath your feet. It seems that when this thing fell, it literally glassed this small area.
Well, it seems we found our thing.
Yes.
I can't imagine the force it must have hit with to make this entire place turn to glass. All the ground, at least.
Well, no time like the present to go and see this and see it out.
Let's investigate them.
Alright.
Bear's gonna step forward and go towards it.
Alright. Move your minis as you see fit. I will let you know if you need to stop at some point.
Oh, great. That's my favorite.
Charming. Start moving forward, I guess.
Okay.
And we are still tied together, right?
If you so chose.
Yeah.
So stay within a 5-foot square of each other.
Are we still? Are we staying tied together, Cheryl?
I'm fine with that. I think it might be for the best.
Yes.
You guys go left, we go right.
Yeah.
I'm not touching the fungus. That seems to be...
Don't, indeed. Probably wise.
Alright, well,
I mean, I'll take a look at it, but I won't be touching it with my bare hands.
Theodore's just kind of gonna curve his way up and around, not really touching anything.
Okay.
I'm stepping precisely where he does.
Okay, sounds good. Who was investigating the fungus?
I shall.
Okay, make a nature check, please.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Oh!
That's our first 0! Yay!
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's certainly a mushroom.
These are certainly a collection of funguses. Getting...
Is it a mushroom?
No, this is just what I had available to me.
Certainly a thing.
I'm just asking, is it a mushroom though?
Is it?
Val isn't too sure.
I mean, it could be something else.
Yeah. I ain't touching it either way. I don't know what it is.
Alright, so, yeah, looking at it, this collection of yellow fungus, or whatever this is, coats the ground, and it's... yeah, on a 0. It's this bright yellow. It looks like moss, maybe, but it's there. You have no idea what this could potentially be at all.
Wonderful. And I will proceed on to the left. With Robert, I imagine.
Alright, you guys proceed off to the left and moving around. You take each step carefully, making sure to avoid any of these fungal patches. And there are no traps that you activate. It's just an eerie area of silence besides the little minute crunches of the ground beneath you. Are you guys doing any further investigating as you move forward?
No more than just sort of watching where I step.
Same.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Like, until we get to those desks, shit ain't happening. As far as Theodore is concerned.
Got it. Alright. So you guys will move to the desks with little to no issue. It's just a matter of being careful and watching each step that you take.
Yep.
You get there and it seems to be full of the same type of supplies that were at the cabin.
Yeah, I'm just getting there-ish.
Multiple vials and alchemy supplies, broken barrels turned over chairs and tables, crates, and a desk particularly filled with papers. Some of it overtaken by this fungus, but some of it readily available to grab.
Well, I'll let you lead a share.
Really? Are we sure that's wise?
I couldn't make heads or tail of the stuff on that shelf.
Understandable. See what I can do. And I'll go get the fancy shelf over here specifically.
Okay. You give it a look over. Oh, go ahead.
Theodore, it's just within, that 5-foot thing, just like staying, stepping where she steps.
Okay. Looking it over, it is numerous academic alchemy textbooks and many a personal note or personal journals. Just looking them over, all, and because you've read the personal journal from the cabin many times, same handwriting.
All right. I'm just gonna pull one out at random and flip through it.
Okay.
Just kind of get the gist of what these notes are about.
Okay, I like that Robin and Hema are in the crate.
Oh.
Sounds good. Val and Robin, what are you two doing?
I was going to investigate the crate.
Okay.
You good, Spider?
Spider, you're muted.
Spider?
Oh no, I've been muted.
Oh, no.
Nah.
You did on purpose the entire time.
Were you trying to do anything while this shit was going on, Spider?
Yeah, I'll go check over what's on this bookshelf. Okay. As an academic wizard myself.
For the most part, vials full of just numerous substances, most of which, truthfully, you can't identify. But a stack of papers that are chock full of notes and doodles and drawings.
Anything about mushrooms?
Quick look over. Make an investigation check.
Okay. I was like, wait, what?
This is you reading out loud what you're finding in the notes.
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
Investigation check. 4.
Nice. All right, let's see. Does it kick you up enough now? A 4. Nope. Truthfully, most of this doesn't make sense to you. Giving it the synopsis here, it's talking about rock and where rock maybe came from and what rock made out of, question mark? You're really paraphrasing for yourself because there's a lot of scribbles.
A lot of things about rock. Yeah, you said I don't know what's in the potion bottles or anything.
It's just multiple substances, most of which not even liquid. It's like powders and granules.
I really want to throw one at the wall. Oh, I'll wait to see what everybody else is doing.
All right. Shale, you're giving your book a quick glance, and because you have a passive of 20, I'm not even going to bother making you roll.
Oops.
So you grabbed one of the journals, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is the early stages of a machine. A machine that was meant to cast a very particular spell. So you got so far above the DC with just your passive. It's talking about the spell Dawn and how it could be utilized and accessed to anybody who has some minor arcane ability. And it goes into the detail of this is going to go on top of the meteorite as a fail-safe maneuver.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Huge fucking detail that, by the way, I should have fucking mentioned. Whoopsies me. Didn't look at my notes proper. So the part of the God, you guys are gonna hate me. The part of the meteor that's facing you, it looks like an entire slab has been removed and has fallen at like horizontally to the ground, and in its place seems to be the perfect little outline carving of a very tall, very gaunt humanoid figure.
Oh, great, we're in his house.
It's aliens.
God damn it.
Scully, you're never gonna believe this.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
That would have been some neat information.
So with your brief investigations, that is what you glean. The both of you.
So, the meteorite is being used as a failsafe?
But it also released.
Yes.
It
which
specifies
is
the
alarming.
apparatus at the tippity top.
The apparatus.
Yeah.
The apparatus is on the meteorite as a failsafe.
Yes, that is the
Okay.
failsafe. Yes.
Okay. Does it say anything about how to trigger the machine?
You're looking in the wrong place for that. You get the idea.
What exactly is the failsafe for?
I don't know. I really don't. Doesn't say anything about that.
Well, I have a funny feeling the failsafe might be for not letting our tree-throwing friend out.
Perhaps.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on the tree throwing. It really hurt.
Yes, I can imagine. Though, never mind. Nothing. Forget I said anything.
Okay.
Perhaps
I'm just
there may
saying.
be.
Oh.
There may be more in some of these books, but I don't know that we've got the time. I really. If that thing came from this, what are the odds it will return here eventually?
I would say likely.
Oh, I am betting this thing is probably... Let's be honest. The fucker's been following us, and we know that.
Yes.
This thing either doesn't want to come near here, or it is very, very pissed that we are here, and there is not much in between.
Indeed. I really don't know what to do, I'll be honest. There's so much information here to absorb that we don't have the time to look over.
Well, I say we get you book nerds, and he points at Robin and Shale. To
Yeah, books.
reading. Well, I mean, you're a smart person, right? You said you're a wizard.
Huh? Yeah. Ooh, magic. Yeah, they make like sparks.
Yeah, so, and wizards read books, right?
All the time.
So
Yes.
if you guys can find information, then us two, you know, motions to Val, we can just, I guess, keep an eye out.
Yeah. We'll have to.
So, for now, since we're in an enclosed space, I think it's okay we untie.
Right.
There's only one way out,
That is true.
I think.
Here's hoping.
Alright, yeah, no, Theodore's gonna untie, and he's just sort of gonna... He's not gonna have weapons drawn, but, you know, he's ready, as he's just kind of pacing.
I suppose I can do the same. I'll keep my weapon out and keep an eye on you and our friends.
So you guys have split apart. Theodore, Val, just keeping an eye out, weapons out, ready for anything, seeing as you are in its fucking bathroom.
Oh, we're in the bathroom.
Yes.
The worst. Leaving the two bookworms to study these papers together. You guys are going to be speed reading, trying to absorb and just compiling all the shit that you possibly can. I will tell you as a DM, it is possible. There's just going to be a series of checks to get whatever it is you're aiming for here. Alright? So, I will have Shale and Robert both make investigation checks, please. Or one with advantage. Honestly, I will give you this one to help each other because you are working on the same project diligently over a long period of time. Don't need the proficiency to help each other on this one. This is just a look at it.
Okay, so do we or do we not roll with...
Robert would have to help you, and Spider wouldn't roll. You would roll at advantage. It's either one of you rolls with advantage, or both of you roll separately.
I'm only slightly good at investigation.
I got a +5 to investigation.
Okay, then I think you should have advantage.
Okay.
Okay, ready? All right, 22.
Hey.
Not too bad. All right. 22. That is a success of the series of checks here. As you guys furiously, trying to waste no time, go through these papers and just tossing, literally just tossing things that you deem bullshit and unhelpful here. What are you initially looking for, I guess? Are you looking for origin? Are you looking for more about the apparatus? Are you looking more on, like, what are you looking for here?
I'm looking for more about the apparatus. I want to know what its purpose was, and I want to know how to activate it.
Okay.
I have a hunch, and I want to confirm it.
Sounds good. The apparatus stuff is honestly a little bit easier to find for you. You give it the, you looking over all these papers, you put together basically your paper PowerPoint of what this thing is supposed to do. This apparatus is supposed to be activated by a command word. It is inscribed with enchanted runes, so essentially functions like a magic item to a degree, more like an item with a magical effect. And as long as it is undamaged for the most part, saying this command word will cast the spell Dawn centered on it, and because you rolled a 22, which was the DC to get this last bit of information.
Oh shit.
The gentleman who worked here, who wrote the journal in the cabin and who has set all this up, made a point that this apparatus will only function once per day. And when he had discovered this meteorite and found that there was just the slightest seam at one of the sides and he opened it, he realized that having this being go without some sort of radiant light affecting it would slowly begin to appear as though it was rejuvenating. Slowly, but it was noticeable. So he quickly put all of his arcane and alchemical knowledge together to have this apparatus made, which he then brought out here himself and set up himself to then essentially keep this thing at bay, poisoning it in a way, hurting it, just so it would not rejuvenate for fear that it would release. But it didn't work for very long, and he could not find a more permanent solution. It started to rejuvenate too fast. And looking at the apparatus, it is damaged. It is definitely going to take some strength, as well as some little minute bits of craftsmanship to probably repair the damage that has been done. And looking at it, even from where you are with, again, your passive, you can see that there are deep gouge marks that look like they've come from claws.
Oh, God. Okay, gather around quickly. I don't know that we've got much time, and there's a lot of information to impart that I'm going to have to sum up.
Okay.
DM, you're going to have to hold me to this. I think that I wrote these notes down correctly, but I was trying to write down a lot. So.
Okay.
All right, that thing is supposed to cast Dawn once per day. Now, the reason it was created was to keep that monster we keep seeing weak. Radiant light hurts it. Without radiant light, it can rejuvenate. It broke, or was damaged very, very badly. It looks like the creature got a little too tired of its prison. And if we want to kill it, I think our best bet is going to be fixing this, or trying to. Did that all make sense?
Yes, and also, fun fact.
Yes.
I'm not going to waste it right now. But you've seen my sword or axe go radiant before when I get really angry and hit something.
I believe so, yes.
I'm gonna keep that in mind if I see the fucker.
Good. That would be wise. I don't know that I have anything that would do the same. Val, what about you? Radiant damage?
I do not have such things, no.
And Robert, anything?
Let me check my spells. I don't believe so. No.
Cool. Okay. Well, if the light poisons it, weakens it, whatever. Last resort, anyways.
Agreed. But I think we should try and focus on repairing this thing. I can only assume it would return back here, but there's no telling.
Yeah, with what you're saying, this thing is definitely pissed we're here.
Well, we did waltz into its front door, in through its front door, and then decide that the best thing to do would be to, try and kill it.
I mean, it tried to kill us first.
Very good point. All right, so I'm gonna try and get a better look at that apparatus.
Okay. I'm going to have you make acrobatics for this because it depends on how close you're trying to get here, because it's either going to be perception from a distance with higher DC because of how far you are, or getting up there, not only avoiding the mold, which I'm assuming you are still trying to not touch, but also climbing up this rock.
Oh, wait, if you're gonna try and avoid the mold, as he's any Theodore motions to that table that's tipped over, we can just, let's not touch all of that.
Very wise.
And before he puts it over the mold, he's gonna put the table upright and give it a quick test stand.
Okay.
Make sure it doesn't just like fall apart and dump him into the mold.
Okay, sounds good. So you're tossing the table onto like that 10-foot length square, essentially.
Yeah, but before it like goes up like over that, he's just gonna like put it up on its feet and step on it, make sure it doesn't like fall apart, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah. You step on it and it creaks. It's a little loosey goosey, but it will function. It can hold you. It can hold her.
Yeah, because I'm in armor, so.
Yeah, no, it'll.
Yeah, this should do well.
Excellent.
Places it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Very good idea.
You put the the table over the mold, and oh, really? Ooh, okay. I actually, as you do that and you place it down, the mold actually like kind of reacts, and you see it retract itself. But as it does, kind of like a squid swimming away from a predator, as they retract, they release this little puff cloud. And I need, because the two of you were within the vicinity.
Oh, back away.
I need you both to make Constitution saving throws, because I didn't realize how big the area of effect of this was.
Oh.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Robert, you are barely out of it.
Oh. The dice gods are kind today.
18 and 19.
18 and 19, not too bad. You both succeed. Excuse me, you take no damage from this whatsoever. As you guys quickly step back, hold your breath, cover your mouths, this cloud of yellow spores just emanates in this 10-foot area.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
and fills it to the point where it's obscuring your vision to even see Robert just across the way. But it does quickly settle onto the ground, and as you step over it, it doesn't even kick back up. It's almost like it's gained weight. And it just kind of like sticks to your shoes.
And you said this stuff diverted away from the table we set down.
Yes, it just kind of like sprayed up and around. So it's like it's on the table, but it's.
I mean, like the fungus like fucked off a little bit.
It didn't fully fuck off. It more just kind of like retracted into like a little itty bitty like little spore.
Okay.
It kind of like reclused itself.
Okay.
It's still there,
What?
but it's not reacting for now.
Well, I guess now you can climb on it.
Sounds like a plan. And I'm going to get up on the table and then get closer. I'm not going to try and climb onto the, but I am going to try and get close to the apparatus and see what I can see.
Got it. All right. So then, with that, make either a perception or investigation check, because I'll say you're close enough.
Investigation.
All right. Here,
Baby.
I'll put down a table for you as well. That way, you guys.
14.
Have this. 14.
Not great.
Bad.
Not bad.
Not terrible at all. So let's give you. That's not furniture. Furniture. Table and spin. And drop it down a little bit. And table. There you go.
Perfect. Oh, excellent.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So with the 14, you can see that the apparatus is bent. Not broken, but bent. Bent to the point that it's going to have to be corrected. And you can see that at the very top where the ball is, where there are a collection of runes, at least one or two of them have been gouged so deeply that they are going to have to be like recarved, essentially. Like it's doable to fix that, but you need to have tools, which you might find here, or if any of you have them, anything that could equate to function on this, or you would have to find some other way.
And it wouldn't just be like a dagger. I'd need an actual tool.
Yeah,
of
you
some
would,
description.
what you would be looking for, so this is easier for you guys to understand. Smithing tools or tinker's tools would do the trick if any of you have them.
Got neither.
Neither.
None.
I think I do have Tinker's tools. Hold on.
Oh.
I believe you should from your background.
I should.
As for the
If you don't, put them in your inventory. Because you should. Oh, that's right. I still haven't fixed your background, so I didn't give it to you. Yes, no, you should. You absolutely do have Tinker's tools because I didn't adjust your background yet.
as for the bend, I can probably straighten that if I get enough leverage.
All right. Well, I'd have to. Do I need to get a closer look at the runes in order to know what I need to carve, or is my roll good enough that I don't have to worry about that, DM?
I'm sorry. What was the first thing they used? The first part of that?
Do I need to get closer to look at the runes, or
Oh yeah.
am I covered?
Nah, you,
Oh,
you need
God.
to get right
Right.
up there.
Okay. All right. I need to get a better look at the runes, but that's going to be a bit of a challenge.
Hey,
Oh,
quick
yes.
idea. Do you think Robert's gust could activate the spores in the area and we have it push all the spores away from us?
That
way
is
they
the
can-
smartest thing I've ever heard you say.
Oh my god.
Right? I am.
That's cruel.
I had to, you know, idea, I guess. We should probably get you out of there before we do this, Ashale, and we should all probably back up. And
Yes, but also, may I suggest that we try and save some of it for a potential attack? I can only presume this thing is going to return here, and I don't know if it would be weak to it, but...
I'm just talking around the boulder, so if anyone
yes.
falls off or we need to inspect a thing, we're not trying to tiptoe around it.
Yes.
All right. So you get off the table. Robbie, you get yourself in position. Rub your little paws together. And cast Gust in multiple directions. And as the spores react, or as the mold reacts, the spores go out into the air, and you blow it to, essentially just with one single gust, you blow all the spores to the other side of the room. It doesn't remove the mold, but you have caused them to react and recluse themselves until eventually they, I guess, fix themselves. Nobody really knows what this is, so you don't know how long you have, but for the foreseeable future, they're not going to spout spores at you guys and cause a problem.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Excellent.
there's my one good idea for the day.
I'm done. Just fall asleep.
I'm
through with these good ideas.
Oh my god, he's used all of his brain power.
Oh god! Give him coffee! Give him coffee!
I'm actually crying. Sasha is worried about me. He's looking at me like, you good?
Such an aggressive thud.
I've got such a big and heavy head. Listen, this thick ass skull, it's got weight behind it.
Oh man,
Okay.
I love this one.
Dunk.
Oh, so good. Alright, so yeah, if you guys it's now a lot easier for you to climb up that rock without fear of falling. You're still gonna have to make it actually, you know what? If you guys are helping each other out and like you're actually, you know, hoisting and whatnot, then no check.
Yeah, now that we can maneuver around this thing without, you know, getting fucking dusted. Yeah, no, I'm helping. I'm helping lift people and things up. Like I can lift things good.
Right on. So I will say, for your knowledge, 5 feet, every 5 foot square around the meteor is clear.
Okay.
So
Good enough for me.
and the area that is immediately in front of you guys, that way you could actually walk there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Excellent.
So Theodore, you help hoist Ishale up to the top of the meteor, and was Robert going up or no?
Meteor?
Yeah, were you going up there or not?
I
I don't recall if you said that you were or not.
don't know what we needed the Tinker's tools for.
Carving
Fix
runes.
We need, the runes.
Oh, then yeah, I guess I should be up there, shouldn't I? Yeah.
Yes.
I will actually, because only I have the power to make you guys fly. You now can control yourselves and get up there.
Oh, I'm hovering. My favorite.
What?
So that way we can keep a track of where exactly you guys are. All right. Upon closer inspection, your passive beats the DC by leaps and bounds. The bend in this apparatus is absolutely going to need some muscle or some clever leverage of some kind. And the runes up top, there are 2 that absolutely need to be fixed. Robert, make a Tinker's check. This is going to either dictate how... It's honestly going to help set the DC. Whether Robert's clever enough to easily find a way to fix this, or if it's going to be a bit of a chore for him.
Yeah, okay. How do I Tinker's check?
So that is going to be, for this, you're going to use intelligence. Intelligence plus proficiency.
Oh god.
So honestly, just do an intelligence check. And then we will add your proficiency bonus later, because unless you have an intelligence save that you're proficient in, it's just hard to get D&D Beyond to do it.
Right. 6, okay.
Okay, plus your proficiency is +2 or +3 right now?
+2, I believe. Yes, +2.
Okay, so 18. That was the DC to make this easier for you. Woo! You guys are really just hitting the DCs. So this is going to be fairly easy for you. It takes a little bit of thinking, but you can make it work, and you can do it fast enough. It's just, you got to make sure you get it right. A slip up could honestly mean that this doesn't work.
But no pressure, right?
Yeah.
No pressure.
Not at all.
Alright, so that is the knowledge you have gained. Do with it as you will.
Wait, who's doing what with the knowledge?
That's up to you guys. What are you doing with it?
I cannot. I don't think I can do the carving. I can look at the runes and say, hey, we probably need to do these, but I don't think I can do the carving. I don't think that's anything I can do.
Yeah, I mean, Theodore can muscle things. He's not super precise or anything.
Interestingly, this is going to be this is, now that I'm thinking about it truthfully. Robert, are you proficient in Arcana? That's a no, isn't it?
Yes.
You are. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Good.
Oh boy.
I will say, to make this more possible, instead of having Robert do the Arcana check to figure out exactly the rune you need to make and where it's missing and where it's a break and where it's the actual carving, Ishale can do the Arcana check to guide you, and you can do the work with your Tinker's tools. So it can be done, and it will save you time. It's just, it relies now on 2 people instead of 1. if that's something you so chose.
If I were to classify my arcana in a numbering system, it might be a +3.
If I had to classify mine, it would potentially be a +5.
I think I would like your help with this.
I like that Robin and Michelle just have this meta knowledge. They're the only ones. Meanwhile, Theodore and Val are just like, what are they saying? All right. So you guys are going to fix the carvings first.
Should we straighten this first before we go carving things?
Yeah, isn't that Theodore's job, though?
Yes.
This is
Theodore,
Theodore.
we need your help.
Ah, finally. I hope it's nothing to do with numbers.
Numbers
No.
are scary.
No. Nothing to do with numbers, I promise. I just need you to push something.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Excellent.
Theodore, to straighten this, yes, I will give you an athletics check on this one.
Okay. Please, God. Nat 20, baby.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. All right.
One-handed.
Robert and Shale, you guys don't even have the chance to get off the meteor before Theodore just digs his heel into a little crevice in the meteorite, puts his whole shoulder into it, and puts his hand on the bulb above, and just leans using nothing but leg muscle to just straighten this thing out, and it moves smooth like butter. It's frightening.
Well. All right, then.
I'm free from 5 to 7 most days, and he hops down again.
And
I believe you're free most any time at any day these days.
It
Is
was
he
a
flirting
joke.
with me?
I at least have that.
roll for flirting. Roll for flirting, Robert.
No, hold on. That's an insight check.
Yeah,
I think he's flirting
Nice.
with me.
Theodore, as you hop down from the meteor onto the table, and you hit with a thud, Robert, Val, Shale, you guys hear the thud of the table, but you also hear a thud ahead of you towards the hatch.
Son of a bitch.
Move faster.
Oh,
Move
God.
faster. Get up there.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Theodore's running around and
You guys have
getting ready to
one
face this
round
thing.
to maneuver yourselves. So take your movements,
Okay.
prep an action if you so choose. You have one round to do it.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, how far do you think I could jump?
What is 15 feet?
That is going to be an athletics
'Cause-
check because running jump I
Yeah.
think is oh boy, hold on. I'm actually
Because right
D&D
here
beyond.
is only like maybe a 7-foot jump if we really want to get technical
Let me
with what's been cleared out.
I will actually look up the ruling for this because this actually matters if you land in the mold. Jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump. Long jump. You can make a long jump. You cover a number of feet equal to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. What's your strength score?
Oh, well, 19, but 4 if we're doing bonus.
Okay, so you could. That is in D&D land, my dude.
So I can jump basically 20 feet.
The king of long jump.
You need 10 feet running start to jump 20
next
feet.
to the boulder, baby. Next to the boulder, there's 5 feet cleared around the boulder. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
can make that.
Yes, you can. So I'm not
So,
counting dropping off the table. So
Yeah.
5, 10.
if,
jump. So
Okay, let's
I'm
go.
doing it as in a straight line, only for a long
Okay.
jump because you know.
yeah.
So
yeah,
from
'cause
there-
I'd be if I hop
you
off
started
the table, I'm
there-
right here.
You move 5, 10. So this would be the 10-foot mark.
Yeah.
So then from, you know, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh my god, you literally just get out of it.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Holy shit, D&D land logic.
hello, I am here and I am pissed.
Nice.
Oh my god, that is amazing. That is everybody remember
That's a
this.
long way.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Ba-ba-ba.
And yeah, no, hand axe, moon touch longsword, and a real urge
Yeah,
to
sure.
suddenly do divine smite.
you are going to actually be in this square.
Oh, he
I'm not
Okay.
counting those two little mushrooms. That doesn't matter. All right. So is everybody in their position?
Yes.
Okay. Is anybody holding any actions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
we'll go down the line. We'll start with Val. Val, what action are you holding?
I am readying my bow.
Okay, bow to attack.
yeah, because you have the Drider bow now.
I do.
Ooh.
Gave the fighter some range. Theodore, what are you holding?
I'm just getting ready to charge this thing like the moment I get the opportunity, really.
Okay, so you're going to hold, we'll say a melee for whenever it or you are able to be within range.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And those up top, are you holding actions for attacks or are you just working? Because working is going to take your action.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
You two work. We have this for now.
Are you sure?
What other choice do we have?
He's got a point.
He does. Okay. I'm going to try. I'm going to basically be ready to start trying to decipher the runes and make sure that we can figure out the one that was ruined.
Okay, so there are two that are ruined. So this is going to be a maneuver of checks. But you guys just getting yourselves ready for a high-intensity situation to start working. I will say that the first checks done for both of you, Tinkers and Arcana, will have a lower DC.
Okay.
Since you're prepping yourselves and you're getting ready. As
Yep.
you all
Deep
hold
breath in.
position, take some deep breaths, bows ready, sword at the ready. There's one more thud, and the hatch from above falls with force. And all that you see is just this gaunt, gray, glossy leg that pulls itself back up. And then in an instant, you see a flash of movement land. The glass kind of puff itself out into a small little crater. And as the figure lands in the crater, you see it before you. And God, I also hate what I've created, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's
Ew.
Oh, it's just a sectoid from what's XCOM, that one.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's still awful.
I
God,
still...
I can't wait to fucking hit it hard.
All right. At this point, you roll initiative.
Yay!
No.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
Nat
Very-
20, baby.
Hey.
Nice.
Very
Oh,
good shit.
7.
Oh.
Thank you, Dragon, for this one opportunity for advantage.
Thank God I held an action to hit the fucker if he comes near me.
All right, and let me see if they have a modifier, which I'm pretty sure they do. Excuse me. Oh yeah. All right, so 25 to 20.
12. Oh, no.
So we had the 24, which was the natural 20. So Val, you are going first.
Ooh.
Boink. Oh, wait, I got it. That's right, I gotta apply Val. And then this gentleman.
Wait, is that the thing that grabbed me earlier? Oh my god.
That is the thing that grabbed you earlier.
Horrifying.
Right in your gut.
Awful.
Ah.
And then we have Michelle. And then we
Yeah.
have Theodore. And then we have Robert. All right. Apply the turn order. We begin. Val, you are holding an action.
Mm-hmm.
And
I let loose an arrow.
And yeah, because this is the beginning of the initiative, you also get your full turn. So you get this attack. So roll to hit.
24?
24? Why is he not showing up for me? No.
Uh-oh.
Not showing up for me either. So
I thought you were about to say it misses, and I was gonna shit myself.
I was gonna die on the spot.
That's like a Travis Willingham. 19 doesn't hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it just cry.
Pops up. There it is. Yeah, 24.
Okay.
Definitely gonna hit.
Ooh. A 6.
6. Okay, so 6, and then roll the d8 for the additional damage.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. 6.
6. Noted. All right. You loose an arrow from your Drider longbow, and you guys all hear it hit with a thud and like a slopping sound. Like, I know you guys don't know this sound, but like the sound of literally, you know, somebody getting stabbed in the back with a knife. It's like that sound. And just sticks right in, and its shoulder jerks back a little bit, but immediately corrects itself. But you get a full turn now. Do with it as you will.
All right. I will shoot him again.
Okay, go for it.
Not as good this time.
Not as good.
No.
Ugh. An 11. Yeah, 11 will not hit. You strike true with the first, but you try to quick draw the second, and it just goes wide and bounces off the hardened interior of this crater. All right. Next up is the creature.
Hey, asshole, how's it going?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I
Immediately.
was holding an action to hit it if it came near me.
Yep. And as it runs at you, it gets down in like a 4 appendage stance, and honestly just grabs at the ground and launches itself forward with just its forearms.
Ooh.
You get your attack?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna swing with the longsword.
Go for it.
Yep. Fuck.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
8. Yeah, no. As you go to swing with your longsword, it actually reaches up, grabs your forearm, and just holds it there.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so I'm
no.
grappled?
No, this is just for theatrics and flavor.
Okay.
But it's going to kind of pull your arm to the side, making sure that you can't block with that arm, and is going to just rake its clawed hand upward, and is going to take 2 attacks against you.
This doesn't feel very fair.
18.
Hits.
Okay, I'll roll for the second one. Ooh, I rolled poorly. 14.
Miss.
Okay. The uppercut slice will get you, and you will be taking... Jay, pick the form of your destroyer. Polymer dice or wooden ones. Or the ones that are shaped like 9mm.
Wood. I don't... Let's go wood.
Okay, not the bullets.
Yeah, no, that's asking for...
You picked correctly. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh my god.
Nice.
So you will take 7 slashing damage total.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. It rakes upward, just kind of cuts mostly your thighs and just scrapes across your armor, and it tries to bring its hand down for a second strike. You move your face and head out of the way, and just kind of cuts off of your heavy armor. How smart does this thing want to be?
Oh.
It honestly, it knows nothing really about you guys, so it's just gonna try and go for Theodore.
Okay.
All right, Ishale, you're up.
Okay. Well, I am going to take a breath, look at the runes, and start trying to concentrate on figuring out.
Okay.
Can I figure out both of them with one roll, or can I only do one at a time?
This is going to be a one at a time.
Crap. Okay. Here we go. Okay, well, not as bad as I thought, because I definitely thought that was a 1. I get a 12.
12. You're looking at it, and in this moment of panic, even with the lower DC, a 12 is not going to be enough. You're not exactly sure what this rune is supposed to be right now. You're more figuring out what it isn't. It's going to take a little bit more. You're either going to have to rely on Robert to try and figure it out for himself, or he can try and wing it in some other way, but that does take your action. If you have a bonus action, feel free to take it.
What is my bonus action? Don't think I've got any, so I'm gonna look at use it to look at Robert. I know it's not a bonus action, but I can't make heads or tails of this. You're going to have to try and decipher it yourself.
All right. Cool.
The fallacies of his existence coming to haunt him fast. All right. Is that your turn?
That is everything I can do.
Okay. Theodore, you're up.
Hi. Yeah, I'm gonna roll to hit the bitch.
All right.
With the long sword.
Go for it.
Yep. Okay, you know what? No, fuck it. I'm using Channel Divinity.
Ooh.
Make that a 19.
Ooh.
And I am using Divine Smite.
Ooh, bitch.
Get his ass.
Yeah, a 19 will absolutely hit. You tear your hand away from its grasp to go at it with the long sword, and you strike, but you realize that it barely cut. But you call upon whatever divinity you have within you. You grab with 2 hands and just rake it across its body, putting in Divine Smite. Roll that damage, my friend.
Alright, we'll roll for the, it was only one hand. I still have my hand on my axe, so...
Sounds good.
I did not say Bitch. Hell yeah. Okay, so then the Divine Smite is 2d8.
Damage. Watch him get max damage. Watch.
Please.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah.
But I did get max damage on the longsword, so that's at least neat.
That is kind of neat. It doesn't happen all the time.
Yeah. So in total, that's 20. With 8 radiant.
Okay. As you cut across its body, pouring into it some radiant damage, you realize that its skin actually pulls away, leaving more of its innards open, and it gives that blood-curdling, high-pitched screech as you see its facial muscles actually begin to pull just thinner and thinner, as where a jaw is, honestly, like, almost looks like it's tearing its skin apart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because how I'd sort of like to, I guess, imagine this is like its arm that like came back down, right? Since I was gonna say I batted away with like the back end of the hand axe and just bring this sword down across its like stomach.
Hell yeah! All right.
And then, as my bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. Remember that hand axe that I threw up to knock away the arm? Straight for the shoulder.
Okay, sounds good.
14.
14 will miss. You throw the hand axe, or you just kind of slam it into the shoulder, and it doesn't even cut through the skin. Like, you are hitting it, but you gotta hit it just right. But with that radiant damage, you will realize, because you did enough, that it is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Yep.
So, good shit though. So grand total, you did 28 damage.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Dang!
Theodore fucking rocks. These
Theodore's fucking pissed.
everything that I throw at you guys, Theodore just fucking rocks to no end.
No, either that or he looks at it and dies.
That too.
There's no in
Pretty much.
between.
Yeah, because the Drider, he hit once and then just sort of.
Yeah. Oh lordy, I love this. All right, anything else for your go?
That's all I can do.
All right, Robert, you're up.
All right, I will try tinkering away at this glyph.
Okay, so you do not fully know what this is, so honestly, to get it right, it is going to be a higher DC. If you wish to identify it, then that will be an Arcana rather than Tinker, but you can still Tinker and possibly succeed. Just DC's higher because you don't have the identification.
I will try to tinker.
Okay, go for the Tinker. So this is going to be, I will say because this is going to be half identifying, half doing the work.
Mhm.
I will say add your intelligence, I guess, your intelligence modifier, and proficiency for this Tinker's check.
Okay.
So just same thing, intelligence check, add your proficiency.
And there's no way
Cool.
that I can help with this, right? Because I've already tried.
Yeah. You've done your best, but this is on Robin now. Okay, so that's 13.
13. Now, how does inspiration work again?
You
It's a
can
1d4 after, but
You-
before you use.
before you know the outcome. I haven't told you the outcome.
I'll try inspiration.
Okay, so that is a D4 inspiration.
Cool, 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 cool.
Okay.
16.
So, 16. Not bad. Not enough to fully succeed, but you partially succeed. You don't make a mistake to make it worse, but you get it close enough where it's going to be much easier next go round, because now that you're putting things together and you've decided to look at it as the material. What looks like it was engraved, what looks like it was destroyed. And, excuse me, putting 2 and 2 together, you have identified it, exactly what rune this needs to be, and you've partially fixed it in the meantime, which offers you the chance to repair it, and then Ashale can move on to the next rune to possibly identify it for when you can get to there.
Okay.
So, you partially succeeded.
Nice.
You do have your bonus action if you have anything you want to do.
Cantrips are not bonus actions. Right?
Unless it specifically says that's
Okay,
a bonus
that's-
action.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cantrips. I know some are bonus actions, but I don't know which ones they are.
Firebolt is a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
I'll just tell Ashale, I think I got this one. Just a little bit more time. Identify the next one, please.
Will do.
All right.
And I will end my turn.
Sounds good. Val, you're up
Mhm.
again.
While drawing up my next attack with my bow, I tell Hema in Draconic, just in case Mr. Man over there knows Common really well, to fly and protect those two. So hopefully I can I can control you. How do I make
There
you
we go.
fly?
Yeah, I have to do it. I don't know why
That's
Tailspire took that
weird.
ability away from you guys.
What the fuck? Control, please, thank you. So that was 10 feet. And then the rest of her movement will be right here.
Okay, sounds good. She's
Because
she's
she's
making her way
fine.
downtown.
And I will shoot my bow at the awful thing.
All right, go for it. Make a shot.
Oh, 25.
Ooh.
So 5 normal damage. Okay. and then 1 poison damage.
Okay. Alright, so you shoot your bow, does the 5 damage. It hurts. It hurts it not a lot, but it's a numbers game, and it's done something. So, go.
I'd like to use the rest of my turn to move up 10 feet.
Okay.
This way.
Sounds good.
And that's it.
Alright. Got it. And let's go. As soon as I log in that damage. There we go. Theodore, it hates you.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's exactly what I want.
Theodore, it hates you. 2 attacks, and this time it's going to try and, like, dig its claws into your chest and pull outward, like it's prying up on a freaking watermelon.
Oh!
Cat, first one, natural 18. Yeah, no, that's gonna hit. Second one, natural 16.
And that brings it to
24.
Okay.
Both times are gonna hurt, my friend. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll give you the option though. Choose a form of your destroyer.
You know, I wouldn't want to treat me nice.
All right. Okay, it treated you kind of okay this time. First attack, you will take 10 damage, 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And the second, oh, that's nice. 14.
Excuse me?
Holy shit.
Just digs into your armor, like actually nearly pulls it apart. You might need to fix your armor after this one, buddy. And your chest is just opened up.
Like you can see inside my chest, or
No, like just like gash marks, like a bear just took a claw across your chest.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, if that's all then.
That's all that is. You know, he's fine. But it's totally focused on you, and that's how it's gonna stay.
Okay, cool.
You did the most hurt, and it wants you. So, Ishale, you're up.
Okay.
I'm wanted.
All right. Deep breath.
I'm desired.
Charming.
Good.
Anyways,
That's a
please
killing
shut up. I'm trying to concentrate. Man, I hate this. All right. I'm gonna look at that second one and just take a moment to kind of center myself. And that's not even better. That's worse. Fuck. 11.
You're not sure. You're looking at it. There's this moment, a lot of panic going on in your head. You're seeing Theodore's blood get spilled and splattered all over the ground. You're on the top of a meteor. Your mind is going a million different directions and probably split between doing damage and fixing this thing. There's a lot to figure out. Sadly, you don't know anything. It's not clicking.
I've got nothing. Fuck. I'm sorry.
All right, just keep working at it.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
All right. Theodore. Oh, there goes Robert.
Oh boy, I'm ready to make this thing angrier. Well, I'm gonna try and attack first, and if it hits, I'm gonna do some weird shit.
All right, go for it.
Does a 21 hit?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Cool.
it
Thank
does.
God.
So we're putting another divine smite on there, and I picked up a feat. I'm adding a d6 superiority die and making this a trip attack.
Oh.
I'm swinging for its knees with divine smite.
Ow.
So I break his kneecaps.
So here's the so minimum damage on the longsword.
Yeah, it's bound to happen at one point or another.
2d8 for these boys. 13 radiant.
Nice. Okay.
The superiority die.
Uh-huh.
which is a D6 due to my feet. 4, and it has to make a strength saving throw, or be tripped the fuck up.
A little cocked. I'm putting a D4 on to see if it stays. It does stay. Okay. It's another natural 18, so it does succeed.
Okay.
But still though, you did so the radiant doubled is 26 plus 5 31 plus 4 35.
Cool. And then my bonus action. Second wind.
Yup. Okay. Good moves. Good idea.
Please, for the love of fuck.
So you have done.
Okay, 5 heal. Okay. Yeah. So Theodore basically just, he like the axe, right? Gets hit. It doesn't do anything. He pulls out. It gets hit by an arrow. Just as it's just a little bit distracted, he just brings the sword like up around and slashes at the knee.
All right.
To try and trip it. Obviously that didn't work, but.
But you still strike hard, and you all hear like metal ringing as though two swords have clashed, but instead Theodore has cut so deep into this creature, it's hit bone, but it stays steady. And you kind of feel like the vibration in your sword going up into your arm as you made contact with its hardened interior. It's,
Yeah.
This thing sucks.
Cool, I'm drawing the sword back and just kind of bracing, I guess.
All right. Okay, noted. Robert, you're up.
Working on that glyph.
Okay. Make another Tinker's check, this time using your dexterity.
Oh, dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Oh, 21. Easily, quickly, not a problem. You take chisels, you take little pliers, you even take a little hammer to just try and smooth out some of the dents, and you know that this will function. On to the next rune for you, your next action, your next turn.
Cool.
So, bonus action, anything? Right now.
I'm just gonna say this one's all done. Ready for the next.
Sounds good. Val, you're up.
Okay. And just so I don't forget to move to where you are, I'll just actually put you right here. And can I ready a breath
Yeah.
or no? Okay.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
like her to
so.
ready her breath.
Because she, oh god, I don't remember the exact ruling that I did for this. Because she is readying her breath, that takes away your reaction.
Okay. Like entirely, or just this round?
Just until it comes to your next turn. Because
Okay.
when you're holding an action, it uses your reaction.
Okay.
So, yeah, that'll function.
Just until the next turn then.
Yeah, until the next turn.
Okay. I take 3 tiles up and
Okay.
then shoot this man.
Make another shot.
Shoot at this man, I should say.
Oh, I didn't have the.
I shoot this man.
You shoot this man. You shoot this man.
What?
I don't blame you.
Shoot, man.
Anyway.
You shoot this man.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Not bad.
Okay.
The D8. 10 total.
Okay. And such. All right. You take a shot and you actually hit it right in the face, and it just kind of like dangles out and stays where its cheek would be, just dangling there limply. You have done enough of the poison damage to realize that this thing is not affected by it, so you don't have to roll in the future. But now you have that knowledge. Poison is not affecting this thing.
Does it do the extra damage or no? It
The
hasn't been.
So at any poison damage that you've dealt has not been affecting it, but the crit damage, so the full 8, is taken.
Okay.
So your base bow damage still functions.
Okay.
Is that the end of your go?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. Theodore.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun, aren't I?
Maybe. We're gonna find out. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Well, bitch, I got a +6 in athletics. 21.
Oh God. This is natural 2.
Shit, bitch.
It tries to shove you, and you just the crane maneuver, just remove its hands from your shoulder, and it's honestly going to try and fuck off. It was going to try and get rid of your or make it harder for you to hit it with a reaction, but it's moving. 5, 10, 15.
Can I hit it with a
20.
reaction?
Yeah, you have your reaction. You haven't used your reaction.
Well, hello there.
Question.
Mhm.
Can I use... It's just if I hit with a melee weapon attack. That means I can use this Final Divine Smite on a reaction.
Mm-hmm. You can. So it
Okay.
shows.
Yeah. We'll see.
Get away from me.
It's
So,
climbing.
22.
22 hit.
And I can drop my hand axe as a incidental.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So this is being two-handed.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I see the opportunity.
Okay.
Alright. So, you and you two.
Okay. So 7.
So, yeah.
So, okay.
20. Yeah, so, alright. So, as he ducks under the shove, right? Theodore's just sort of gonna put the hand axe on the ground, grab his sword, and, spin, do a quick pirouette around, and just slash at the calves, basically, at low slash, as it tries to run off.
Got it. Sounds good. And you hit it right in the calves. You see the skin pull away and just burn. Congratulations, because the other group didn't do this. It is bloodied. And you got it to a very funny number.
Oh god.
But also,
Because I used all the radiant I could.
Oh no.
This thing's a bitch.
You think?
But you hit it hard and it is in pain. And actually with that, its facial muscles tear fully and it makes itself a mouth of just this blackened void as it crawls up the meteor towards Robert, unable to make an attack because it tried to shove you to the ground. But Shale, you now see this horrifying thing within close proximity. And Hema was holding their breath weapon. I will tell you, it is not going to do anything. This thing is immune to cold.
great.
But Hema still tries with all her might, and it coalesces these beautiful icicles, but this thing is unfazed.
Great.
Alright. Shale, you see your nightmare before you, hovering over Robert.
Alright, you bastard. Let's play. I'm gonna lean around the side, the opposite side, and then I'm just gonna let off 3 scorching rays, one after the other, or 3 blasts for 1 attack.
Sure. Machine gun scorching ray.
Oh, miss.
Okay.
Real fucking bad miss.
Oh.
That's gonna be a miss too.
Oh.
I told you the dice don't like me right now, dude.
Oh, I'm more impressed, honestly. Like, holy shit. All right.
I'm pissed, but
I don't blame
okay.
you. I don't blame you at all. But I will say, actually no, because this assists. Kind of. which is interesting, especially for Theodore. As you launch the scorching rays, and this thing moves with an ungodly speed, dodging its head, maneuvering its arms, kind of contorting itself like a pretzel to avoid your scorching rays. Where you were aiming kind of down as it was climbing up, you instead hit the yellow mold at the ground. And what's funny enough about this yellow mold is that if it's hit with any bit of fire damage, it goes away.
Explosively, I take it.
No. It actually just kind of withers and disappears, making it completely gone from the area. So I will say that the area immediately behind Theodore, actually I'll kind of draw a little line here. Honestly, yeah, I'll say like it kind of hit like just in a straight line. Just this line is clear of this yellow mold.
Cool.
Well, something good happened. But I'm about to get murdered, so guess that was $8 wasted.
You say this every session.
I'm gonna be honest with you though.
You say that every session.
All right, Theodore, you're up.
Okay. Fuck. Let's see. Fuck, that takes an entire action. All right. Well, lay on hands. I'm pumping it into myself.
All right.
I'm pumping 8 into myself.
Okay.
So.
Sounds good.
And that's my action. As for my bonus action, I mean, I'm a 2-weapon fighter, so it's climbed up there though. So I'm just gonna. But I don't want to throw shit at Robert. I'm just gonna swipe at it. I'm gonna run up and swipe at its ankles, basically.
Okay, so this is going to be attack at disadvantage because this is like a
12.
12 misses. You swipe at it and you end up just hitting the meteor.
Cool.
Doesn't do the best that it can. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Robert, you're up. This thing is right behind you, but you got... It's either you work or you fight.
I can sense that it's behind me from all the fighting. I'm going to just look down and try to get this last one out.
Okay. Sure, yeah. Lack of identification. You are going to use your intelligence modifier for this check.
Okay. Tell me now. Ooh. +2 for proficiency?
Yeah, +2. Mod 20.
Mod 20.
Okay. That was the DC?
Yes.
3 times you guys have just hit the DC for these things to work
Oh
past.
my god.
Robert, in your panic, you're like, go, 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 go. And truth be told, you recognize this rune. You say, fuck it, I'm not fixing it, I'm making a new one. And you just take your hammer, just hammer away whatever is there that's gonna is going to impede your progress, and you just take your little tinker's chisel and you scrape as hard as you can a new rune into this. You're like, good fucking enough. And with that, it will work. Bonus action to say the command word, and I don't have a command word planned. You can just say whatever you want for this to have it function.
Fucking die.
Incredible.
Let me look up something real quick. There we go. There's the spell I needed. All right, as you say, fucking die. The apparatus begins to glow and illuminate the four of you up there, and you hear this moan of like regret behind you. And I'm actually going to.
Oh. Wow.
Wow. It begins to glow. This white divine light. And so centered on this wonderful little machine. If I can get the ruler where I want it to be. Oh boy, yeah. Hold on, it still goes. Hold on.
Oh my god.
In this 30-foot cylinder
Oh,
that goes
Sam.
40 feet high, a bright, radiant light slams itself down. Nobody is affected right now. So let me see. When the cylinder appears, each creature in it must make... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Everybody's affected right now. Everybody must make a Constitution saving throw.
Sam is.
Me.
Can't
outside
wait
of
to
it.
fucking die.
Just barely.
My God.
Nat 20.
No, what?
Oh my god, non nat 20.
No
Nat 21.
success. All right, let's see if this motherfucker succeeds.
Charisma.
Hema needs to make
You
it.
must still, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like looking up the stats for that +1.
So it succeeds as well.
Oh, she rolls a 21.
20.
A nat 20
Oh
+1.
my God.
Fuck, you guys rolled what it counted, because if you want to know how strong Dawn is, if you fail, you take 4d10 radiant damage.
Good.
Oh,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you all succeed.
that hurt.
Uh,
That would hurt.
Uh-huh. Well, 17. Half of 17, you guys take only 8 radiant damage, as you have succeeded, and
Okay.
this thing is going to take 16. As you are all drenched in this light. It burns. It's not a good feeling. But you guys are alive, and now this thing is stuck within it. Theodore, since you are down below, when the light strikes, you see that another slab of this meteor actually quickly separates, drags itself across the ground, and slams against the opposite wall. In front of you is this darkened void that seems in complete contrast to the light around you. And marked along this meteor's, I guess, door frame to this void is inlaid keys, 4 of them.
Oh.
Oh,
Grabbing them fast as I can.
All right, when it comes to your turn, you can absolutely do that. And for Dawn, I just need to double check. A creature will have to make the saving throw whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder. So keep that in mind for you guys. Robert, that is the end of your go, I'm assuming?
Did I get a bonus action, or was saying the word the bonus action?
Oh, saying the word was bonus action. Sorry.
Damn.
I did say that before, I remember.
I think you did. Do I have movement?
You do have movement. You haven't used any.
I'm leaving
All right.
this direction.
It will try. It does have its reaction, so it will try to hit you.
Shit. Yeah.
But it only gets 1 attack.
Uh-huh.
No, natural 3 for an 11.
Natural 3 for an 11?
Yeah.
Oh my God, my AC is 12. Jesus.
You got away with a breath of space.
It claws at your little cape, and you hear the fabric tearing a little bit, but you're like, get away! You barely get out of that. Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm just gonna leap and bound my way out of there.
All right, sounds good. So, just so you know, the area where the void is that I had mentioned is on the side where Theodore is.
Okay.
For everybody. Just so you know.
Wait,
Environmental awareness.
so the void only has the keys, right? As far as I can see.
The void. You couldn't really see from down there, but to make this more clear to you, it's like the void of going through the door to get the fuck out of here.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You get that look. It has that look. You get that feeling. Safety's calling you.
Yeah, no. I would have yelled keys at this point.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'll let that happen out of turn.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
still getting the fuck out of here, though.
All right, sounds good.
We don't have to kill it.
But we certainly can.
All right, Val, you're up. You can see within dawn. It's just really bright.
Okay.
Guys, stop flying, by the way.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go this way because that's what their one said.
Mm-hmm.
Keys. And I direct Hema to go towards Theodore.
Okay.
How go down? Oh god.
Oh.
Shift.
Yeah.
Hello. And I will attempt to strike the creature anyway, because this is as far as I can go anyways.
Okay, go for it.
As a side note, because it's radiant damage, are the mushrooms all...
Oh, they're gone.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
Yeah,
Alright.
shit's gone.
Okay. Help, I'm flying. I can't get down. Very nice.
I fly in and I can't.
17?
17 is its AC.
Oh, damn. Needs to be... Okay. Oh.
Okay,
11.
11 damage. Yeah, not bad. Strike true, and you hit it right in the spine, and it stays in there. You seem to have managed to find your arrow's spot between a couple of vertebrates.
Wonderful. I'd like to do it again.
Oh. Yeah,
I'm gonna
go
use
for hit this bitch.
my action surge.
Ooh,
16.
Just
Oof.
below.
Big oof.
You hit it once again, but this time the arrow kind of bounces off. Doesn't
Fine.
hit as hard. Alright, there you go.
That's it.
Alright, it's go. Ooh, it's mad. Ooh, it's mad. It is...
I am antagonizing it from down here.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna have to make a choice. Either Theodore or Shale. I'm gonna roll for this one, okay? I'm gonna roll one of my wooden d6s. 1 to 3. It goes for Theodore? Or here, you guys pick. Who wants 1 to 3?
I'll be 1 through 3. 3's
Okay.
my lucky number.
4 to 6.
Alright. Hiya. It's a 3.
Good.
Okay.
Again.
3's my lucky number.
It is going to look at its situation, holding on to the apparatus like King Kong on the Empire State Building, look down to you, and in like a leaping like monkey manner, just bear itself down on you. From the top rope. 17.
That meets my armor class.
Alright. Ooh, and the other one is not. Because that is a 13.
Okay.
Alright, buddy.
Wood's been working with me.
Yeah. Ooh, mamba jamma lambas.
Oh.
14 damage.
Fucker!
How close?
1! I have 1 and I'm pissed!
Oh my god! Holy shit! As it's leaping down on you, you try to punch it aside, you hit right in the face. It has to put its hand down to catch itself, but the other claw rakes across your face and down your chest, and it hurts, but you're up at 1 HP, baby.
You're an ugly son of a bitch!
I'm gonna have to get rid of the ruler, but it is going to basically land like here.
Okay.
And
Oh man, that means I'm engaged.
drop.
You want me to ruler for you?
Thank you. Yes.
That means
What was
I'm
it?
engaged.
30.
Fuck.
30?
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You remember,
Nope.
Jay, the disengage action exists.
True.
Just saying. Most players forget that detail.
Yeah.
That is the end of its go, though. Ashale, you're up.
Okay. So if we get the key, we can go through, right? Like, that's what we're presuming. We don't necessarily have to kill this thing.
You have been told that the things that you needed to grab were the keys. That was a thing for you to get in all of this menagerie.
Okay. I can only either move or cast a spell, correct?
No, you can move and cast a spell.
Oh, excellent. All right, 'cause I want to do that.
Movement and action are separate.
Okay. Brain short circuit did not compute.
Not a problem.
Sorry, I'm trying to make sense of this. So the creature came out the side facing the ladder.
It came out the side facing the desks and whatnot.
Facing the desks. Okay.
Yes.
So the side with the keys is the side facing the ladder?
Yes.
Good. Okay. I'm gonna hop down in the clear spot.
Yep. Which is all of this 30-foot cylinder.
Oh, excellent. All right, I'm gonna hop down here then. So I'm on the floor.
Right on.
Is it an action to grab a key or is it a bonus action?
Here, I'm actually gonna put you in this square. It is an object interaction, doesn't require anything. That's just an incidental.
Okay.
Have the keys. Run.
I'm gonna say, or I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at this thing and pull out. Hold on, let me double check it. Pull out the shard of green glass, raise it high, and then bring it down in a sweeping motion directed at the monster and cast Cloud of Daggers directly where it's standing.
Ooh. Okay. Here we go. That stays. So I'm gonna put down a nice little spell effect. This will have to do for now, I think. So give me 1 second. We'll put Spectral Hammer right there. All right, yeah, Cloud of Daggers. So what save is that? I'll actually have it occupy some space.
There is no save.
Ooh.
It is 4d4 of slashing damage whether you like it or not.
Damn, okay.
Daggers do not give a shit about saving throws.
No kidding. Love that.
Okay, 11 damage.
All right. So, 11 damage as Cloud of Daggers envelops its being, forming itself from its feet and going up entirely. It cuts these, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. Just small little cuts go all across its body. And this thing doesn't really even seem to bleed, but all of you who can see, this creature is now just open. Its innards basically bore out for all of you to gaze upon. It's nasty. But all the 11 damage is taken, and it is mad. If it had eyes, it would be looking at you.
Excellent. Where's the exit again?
Right in front of you.
Right there.
Excellent. Follow as soon as you can, and I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
I'm gonna go through the exit.
You go through. You are out of here.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, please go.
Nope.
I'll put you over here.
Okay.
You get to watch from the rafters now.
Yeah.
Ooh, exciting.
All right. Theodore, you're up.
Yep. Well, so I have 1 health. If I end my turn in this, I'm going to become nuked.
Believe.
Oh, which it
But
actually
I can-
heads to. It's going to potentially get nuked. Sorry, I didn't roll for its Constitution saving throw because it stayed in the zone. Which it fails.
Oh, it's the end of your turn?
Yeah, it is at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me. Whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder. Yep. You're. Yeah, Robert, you should have taken it. We'll get to that. We'll have you take it at the start of this turn. Of your turn.
He was outside of it. I thought.
Yeah, he was outside of it at the end of his turn, wasn't he?
Well, everybody took it when the pulse happened, right? And
Yeah,
that
you
was
took
my
it-
turn during that.
Oh, during that.
right.
Oh, so then yeah, no.
He hasn't gone yet.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, it still fails its saving throw.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
Ooh, ow. Okay. Ow. It hates this. All right. Yeah, no,
Good.
this thing looks like a roast turkey.
Okay, well, I can get my attacks in before I dive through, so here we go. Moon touched longsword.
All right.
Misses.
Missed.
That's fine. Hand axe. 16.
Barely misses. Missed the AC by 1.
Theodor's bleeding. Theodore just kind of looks at the misses, shrugs, and just kind of falls back into the opening.
Right on. You just kind of
Disengage and fall back.
that does take an action to
Oh,
disengage.
fuck, you're right. Well, I'm falling backwards, so if it hits me on the way back, I still go through.
I will say.
I mean-
I will if you go down, if it even hits you. I will say I will roll a percentile 50-50. You fall literally through, or you fall just outside, and somebody's gonna have to like kick your corpse through.
Okay, cool.
Not his corpse, God.
My corpse, my bleeding out body.
Right.
Different.
It's a live
Very
corpse.
different. His alive corpse. I don't know how I managed that, but I landed it between my wooden d6s with the point up, so gonna have to re-roll that.
Well, remember, it still has to try
That's-
and hit me.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Yeah, no. 21. 21 to hit. 13 plus 8. Everything's not
Okay.
friendly. So I'm not even gonna roll the damage here.
Yeah, because I'm at 1 hit point.
Yeah, you're at 1 hit point. You will go down as you back up. You try to take this thing out, seeing how damaged it is, but it's just not enough. And you test your luck, and I will roll. Okay, but you have an option. This is either going to dictate whether you go through or not. I have my favorite, my galaxy dice. I have my fire spirit dice, or the blood golem percentile to send you through or keep you inside.
Do I really feel like challenging God right now?
Don't you usually?
Oh, God.
Give me the blood column dice.
Here we go. All right.
Oh,
Lows, you stay in. Highs, you leave.
No.
85, you leave.
Okay.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now Robin just needs to fucking leave.
As Theodore gets sliced upwards and backs up in a very like World War II movie stand, like just arms flailing backwards as he trips over the uneven ground. Val, you just see Theodore fall right in, and he's gone.
Okay.
And now Theodore gets to watch from the rafters.
Watch? No, I get to slowly bleed out with a shell, watching my corpse just sort of.
Listen, I have a +1 to medicine. We're gonna try.
Also, Cloud of Daggers. Can you just real quick, because this is gonna matter.
Yes.
Does it stay regardless of line of? Well, actually, no. This is different plane of existence. I'm gonna be real with you, so it's gonna be gone.
Yeah, it's what I figured, unfortunately.
It's still, you did damage.
I did, and that matters to me.
All right. And it is gone. Robert, you're up.
Okay.
Fly, you fool.
God, I hope you have a spell slot for teleporting.
Yep. Oh yeah. So you're gonna be able to make it out of there handily. I'm leaving. This sucks. Can I? I cannot move my guy. Oh, that's because
the ruler.
I think.
Yeah.
How do I stop flying?
I gotta do that for you.
Hank. Ah!
Right there.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast vortex warp to hop over here, and then I'm going to flip off the guy and then jump in the portal.
Okay, so where were you landing?
Like here.
Okay, yeah, that's very doable. Okay, not a problem. Leap through, flip off the guy, and just woo out, gone.
Wait a minute.
What?
Are we going on the rule that the higher the level, the more chance I have for the wild magic surge?
I left that to you, but yeah, I mean, I thought so. You're casting that at second level, right? Or was that a second level spell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were doing that, weren't we? Yeah. Why? You rolled a 2, didn't you?
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
You go through the portal, you transform it to apply it.
This is alright.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
It's not a potted plant.
Magic. Table 5e.
Well, if anything, Val just has to grab a ficus on the way out.
Exactly. Rahima, grab a ficus. We're leaving.
We're going. Alright, hold on. Magic. Oh, I gotta pull it all up. Oops.
The moment I don't even want to start with the memory stuff tonight. The moment we're done,
Oh yeah, no.
sleep.
We were gonna end it as soon as everybody was safe out of the portal, or through the portal. All right. Wild magic. Here we go. Oh god. Okay. This is dumb, and I kind of love it. 73. A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Just look at the other one. Oh no.
Amazing.
For only 1 hour, Val, you are poisoned.
I can take it. Let's go. We need to go.
as soon as Robert warps and middle finger goes through the portal, you feel sick. You feel like you got the swirlies coming.
Oh no.
Alright, Val, you're up.
I'm just gonna assume I just vomited, just like Azumi vomits in Full Metal, just standing there vomit. Just brush it off. It's fine. I'm going to make a wild dash for the portal, as well as tell Hema to get the fuck out.
Alright. And with the full dash movement, you make it out, run past this creature.
I'd like to say go to hell and draconic on my way out, or infernal.
Sounds good. You do.
Peace.
You leap through the portal, say your infernal fuck off, and the last thing you hear is its high-pitched screams as it realizes you have all gotten away. And this is where
I'm joining you.
And this is where we end tonight's session.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Good job, you guys. You survived.
I really wish we could have killed it because I have a feeling it's gonna get. It's gonna.
Yeah.
I am down.
Yeah, just make one. Just make one death save right now.
Oh boy, is this the cliffhanger?
Yes, this is the cliffhanger.
I watched him get really badly hurt on the way out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first thought on my mind
11.
is
So it's a
going to be-
success, not a problem.
Okay. I'm gonna cure wounds on him when I get there.
All right.
Just as a heads up.
Okay,
Sounds
so
good.
probably just fine then.
Yeah, you'll be
He'll be
completely
stabilized.
fine when you.
Well, I'm
wake up.
poisoned. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oops.
No problem.
But I'm not foaming at the mouth or anything.
It's not exactly like a something that happens.
What, the foaming at the mouth thing?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's a 50-50. Like, everything else seems really off. I don't know, man. You might have to tell him he got rabies.
Well, I don't think it's rabies, because I'm not like, you know, I'm not like going crazy or like want to bite things. I'm just kind of sitting here.
Oh, no, like, that's not like a total, like, major symptom of rabies. Like, you just feel really off and, like, your diet's off and everything is off, so I don't know, man. Go for rabies.
Huh, yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Man, this is gonna be a weird doctor's visit. Do you think they do night appointments?
I mean, the ER is always open. They'd have to accept you. Like, it is rabies. Like, that's pretty ER worthy, right?
Yeah, fair. Huh.
So your weird obsession with rare steak is weird because it's like, all right, if someone's bleeding in there,
It's
I don't know.
It's like a little less. It's a little less than rare.
Like, you
Almost
ate it
blue.
raw?
Well, not raw. Not raw. I'm not an animal.
You do realize blue is, like, the verge of raw, right?
Well, yeah, but I was just trying it. I had never tried it before, you know, and I was really just like, I don't know, just had an urge to try it.
Okay.
I'm trying new things. That's healthy. Trying new things.
Yeah, but so trying new things, but then not eating anything.
Real horror movie moment. Everyone looks to everything else except the giant big red flag in the middle of the room.
The camera
All right,
like
gang,
pans
let's
by it
split
a
up
few
and search
times.
Mm-hmm.
Don't split the
Split up
party.
and
Don't
search
split.
for
Don't.
clues.
No.
Ah,
Anyways, Robert.
I'm sorry. I got real distracted with Jay and Sam's vampire roleplay. I need to go get me some
What?
water. I'll be right back.
wait,
All right.
What the fuck talk about vampires? What?
Sorry,
What?
rabies.
No, rabies.
Is my accent in southern Texas.
Anyway, Gray,
You're
you
back.
need to watch out for Jay, because he totally has rabies.
All right.
What?
Why?
I don't know. Some dude bit me, and like, lots of weird shit's been happening.
Yeah, his symptoms are like weird and like sound kind of like rabies or a neurological disorder.
Yeah. Like I told you, the mirror stopped working for me, right?
Yeah, that's a neurological thing. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta go
Oh.
to a specialist for that, dude. That's expensive, but like, you can't live like that.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
a specialist.
yeah.
It's called a 22 out back.
What? Hold on. No. Dude. No. My anxiety's already been getting bad. I can't, like, enter spaces without people expressly letting me in anymore. Alright? Like, my anxiety's
He's also
been
like
getting
not
worse.
eating. Like, he's not
Yeah.
eating. The only thing
Yeah.
he ate was a rare blue steak.
Yeah.
Like, I'm worried
Alright.
about him.
Like, how rare are we talking, though? 'Cause
Blue.
It can't be that bad.
Like blue.
It was a blue steak. I was just
Oh.
trying something new.
Like, it was on the grill for a second, like, kind of
Babe,
rare.
you gotta ignore those TikTok fads. Like, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Out of all the things that are happening, at least trying something new is healthy, okay? That one I'll stick by.
I mean, I guess.
but then, like-
also, you gotta be careful with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. I got a high grade, you know, steak.
Fine, I guess. Just, like, try not to do it again.
Oh, it was pretty good. I mean, like, all things considered, it was really good.
Okay, when you said that the first time, you said it was like okay.
Yeah, like,
Are you good? Are you hungry? Like, you should get something to eat. Maybe you and Gray can go out for dinner after this.
There would be no place open.
Fair?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Let's fucking be
no.
real though. Big Daddies, that's it.
no, Gray and I can go out for dinner. Yeah, Gray and I can go out for dinner.
Are you...
How's that
I
reading
can't believe
going,
we're in
Rabbit?
its fucking house.
I know.
I know.
And we just
Yeah, I was thinking, man, this is probably where this thing came from. And then Gray didn't say anything, so I was like, oh, maybe it's not. And then he dropped that bomb on us.
Oops, sorry.
By the way, plot-shaped hole in meteorite.
Yes, very big plot-shaped hole.
Yeah, I told you about like me getting like really like my skin didn't like the sun that much.
Jay,
Yeah, but your
I think we need
allergies-
to have a talk.
Why? Oh yeah, man. Do we need to?
Hold on.
Like-
let me make my point clear here.
Oh,
Lord.
you know about the whole anxiety thing. That really doesn't help.
My anxiety spikes not having this thing. Anyways, release the firing pin. If
I'm
you hear a
just
gunshot,
imagining, like,
whoops.
Vampirism
Oh, no.
No gunshot, we're good.
in a whole like zombie movie scenario where like literally no one understands what's happening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, oh man, let's play it off as something else, even though I mean if you had rabies that would still be really serious and like at the point of symptoms you're fucked. So
Yeah.
the gun is
Well-
appropriate.
Well, and there was, we went for that walk, and he wouldn't cross that little stream that we came to. So
Like pee his pants is real
Well,
embarrassing.
yeah, like rabies. He's afraid of weird volumes of water, I guess.
I didn't want to listen. I didn't want to step in it because I just got those shoes.
I mean, fair.
Yeah.
It's wizard
I
stuff. You
don't-
wouldn't
Wizard
understand.
talk.
Val, they keep on talking about numbers, and I'm really confused.
Man, too, it's okay. It's okay to
You
be scared,
see,
man.
3 comes after 2,
I
and
don't
5
lost
is
me
greater
there.
than 3.
You lost me there.
I don't get it.
Oh, I love that so much.
Oh no.
And, like,
Jay,
well,
a
I've been, like,
sneakerhead.
really-
Never imagine.
Well, I've been really queasy around garlic recently. I think I may have developed an allergy.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a problem.
You know what? I'm starting to suspect it might not be rabies because usually if you get rabies, you're allergic to meat. Jay,
Okay.
let's go to a doctor.
Yeah. I think maybe just being bitten by a strange man. He was in a cloak. Like,
Hmm.
like he was in like a really fancy cloak.
After he finished biting you, he said blech. I don't know if I just tasted bad or...
I mean, I just got off of work, so like, I probably
Sweaty.
tasted bad. But my skin's been turning really pale. It may be the sunlight allergy, though. That lines up.
Oh, hey, look.
Oh, he's there?
Yeah.
Already? What the fuck?
Hey,
Jane, I
there's
had
the
to
boy!
No, no, it's been like
Oh,
20
okay.
minutes.
Alright.
Alright, so then let's say goodbye to old Robbit then.
Goodbye, old
Bye,
rabbit.
And say hello to new Robbit.
Hey,
New Rabbit!
hey, he turned out short. Yeah.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Make unique, give
Small man.
permission,
Yay!
give permission to Spider.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go, buddy. Yay, look at him, he's a short
Look
little
at
man!
Little man.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he
Little
looks
man.
so
Woo!
good!
Oh, thank you.
He do.
Oh, shit.
He's
Oh, shit.
styling.
Yeah, let's,
Hell yeah.
let's give him flight, there we go.
Gray gave me a cloak of many fashions.
Yeah,
Right.
I did. Oh, yeah. Oh, this looks proper now. Look at this.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Gave me the option for a butt cape, and I'm a slut for butt capes.
Butt cake.
Butt cape.
No, I can understand. I think I have a butt cape under my cape.
Oh my
Hell yeah!
Checking. Yeah, that kind of is a butt cape.
Also, I want you to know I tried my damnedest to hide a Glock under my cape, but it would not let me.
I had a feeling I was like, oh, he's gonna try to hide a gun or like a stogie in there somewhere. Oh, wow, the gang's all here now.
Hell yeah.
If only we could
And
get
so is the
Hemo.
other man. The
Oh, yeah.
man is also here.
He's part of the gang now. Woo!
No, wait, no.
No, wait a minute.
Hold on, can you make him stop floating for like just a split second? I want to see how he like looks next to Theodore.
There you go. Oh wow, yeah, he actually looks.
Tiny.
Yeah, he looks small.
Little man.
He gets his height from his ears.
Even his ears reach about Theodore's ears.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's great.
That's amazing.
Little man.
Little man.
Also, like, I think my teeth have been getting a little long. I don't know how to explain it, but they feel a little bigger.
Your teeth got bigger?
They feel a little bigger. It might be the whole, like, you know, I can't check in a mirror, so it might be the whole, like, anxiety and, like, it might be that whole anxiety.
Okay, so it might be in your
also,
head.
Like, yeah.
Okay. I mean, Gray could look at your teeth for you if you really are anxious about it.
I'll let a professional look at it. Like, I don't really want any unprofessional opinions, you know?
Listen, I don't want pliers. He doesn't want that.
Fair.
And he keeps on threatening me. Like, I can't. I think I'm not gonna go near Gray.
I mean, like, he's gotta be worried, at least. Like, let him, like, at least take you to the doctor or something.
This is me coping.
Once he stops threatening me, maybe I can drive.
I
can
threatening
still
my
drive.
problems.
I can still drive. I don't need Gray to threaten me all the way there. Okay.
Yeah, but, like, you can only drive at night because you're allergic to the sun.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I can still see at night. That's fine. And in fact, I've been seeing better at night.
Huh.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh boy, do I use the blood golem die?
No.
Only when attacking Jay.
No.
Hey, what are your thoughts on bats?
I mean, they're neat. They're neat. That hasn't changed.
Okay. I mean, bats are neat, then kind of essential for the ecosystem and whatnot, but, you know.
Yeah. I don't see what that has to do with anything, but, you know.
I mean, the whole rabies thing. I don't know.
Well, no, but it was a weird man that...
I know, but it's like, alright, what if this man was, like, around bats? Like, what if you have a weird bat population that, even though bats have, like, a 5% chance of having rabies, like, bit this dude, and... I don't know.
Can I also just real quick make a point? I made it huge.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thanks, DM.
Wait, I want to see what Robert looks like compared to him.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be tiny.
Look at me, little man. Come down
Well,
here.
Robert only came up to about... Robert's ears only came up to about where Theodore's ears would be.
Robert's gonna be staring right at the non-existent grundle of this man.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Horrifying.
Gotcha. Oh, we're still trying to figure out the rabies thing? But it might not be rabies.
He also
Yeah,
said
we're
that,
not sure.
like, his teeth were growing, but he can't check because he doesn't have a mirror, but won't let Gray check them for him.
Well, because Gray keeps on threatening me with pliers, and that's just... Like, listen. I think that's reasonable for me to not put my teeth near the angry man pliers, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know, that's kind of suspicious.
The pliers or him not letting him near him with pliers? I mean, like, I gotta side with Gray. Like, that's a little... Or with Jay, like, that's terrifying, but also with Gray because, like... Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, Jake, we'll see a professional before we come see you, okay?
Yeah.
We don't want to catch whatever you have if it's contagious.
Yeah.
So, I think it's gonna be great for the recording.